Welcome, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. We have an amazing show. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to Hilton Live Paranormal News. I am your host, Professor Hilton. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's show. Hope everyone's doing well. It's near the end of the week. It's near the end of the week. And there's a lot going on in the paranormal world. There's a lot going on in the UFO world. And we have to get into it, America. We have to get into it. Breaking news. Oh my God, I have some exciting news for it. There's some major breaking news. Uh, NASA, their boss, Bill Nelson. That's right, Bill Nelson, that was hired back in 2021. Bill Nelson has stated that he believed there is advanced alien civilization. And he also believed, America, that they have visited us. That's right, they have visited. And that's once again, that's Bill Nelson. He was hired back in 2021, and he's the head of NASA. Now, the reason why this is breaking news because it's all starting to come together. And you still have government agencies that might try to downplay everything and act like, oh, UFOs aren't real. We still don't know if it's China or Russia. No, no. Once again, America, I'm talking about NASA. The head of NASA has confirmed his belief, his belief that there's an advanced alien civilization out there. That's right, advanced alien civilization. What are your thoughts? I'm going to tell you something. This might be true. And once again, his name is Bill Nelson. And he believed the reason that there's advanced alien civilization because of what the pilots have reported back in 2020, back in 2004, that is. In 2004, the Navy pilots have reported that they saw items up in the sky, crafts, once they went about the skyline, and they stated that these items descended down 80,000 feet, submerged underwater. That's right. That's right, America, underwater. And they never seen anything move like this. Now, if you knows anything about going down into the ocean, if you drop from a certain amount of feet, the pressure alone could make you explode. But Bill Nelson says they never seen anything like this, and he prays and hope that it's none of our adversaries, meaning Russia or China. But he did state that based off of other previous reports, that he's most likely guaranteed that this is advanced alien civilization and that we need to prepare ourselves as human beings to come to the grips to realize that the galaxy is humongous and has not been explored. And he said there's no way that we are the only advanced civilization in the galaxy. He said he could confirm that we're not the only advanced civilization in out there in the galaxy. He said the crafts that are being reported have no windows on them. They're moving at speeds that he'd never seen any object on this planet move. And he also recalled that there were Navy pilots that said some of these items separated into two separate items. Now, the reason we're reporting this is because it's one thing you have somebody on TV that report this or government officials say it. This is the head of NASA. Once again, Bill Nelson, the head of NASA, their boss, is saying he believes that there's advanced alien civilization. And he said he also believes that they are just as civilized as human beings. That's right. Just as civilized. Now, this opens up a whole nother can of worms. Because if there's another civilized species out in the galaxy, what would this visitation look like? That's something we need to explore. What would that look like? Another civilized species out in the galaxy that could has potential to come visit us, or as he has said, most likely have been visiting us. If they're civilized and organized, do that make them a threat if they become hostile? Are their attack methods far more strategic? Now, I'm looking at this from a whole nother angle. Are we preparing ourselves for a possible alien invasion by a civilized species? We have to think about this. And I'm just gonna put it out there. I was gonna say it for another show, but I'm gonna just piggyback off of it later on down the line. America, there's been numerous reports. Now I don't want to say psychics, but just people that's predicting activities that could take place in 2023. And there's been numerous predictions and reports of people saying, hey, we're gonna see an actual spacecraft over a building, a major building in 2023, and the government can no longer hide it, which they can't hide already because we already seen footage. But they say it's going to be in broad daylight, and it's going to make the news, social media, and it's going to be what it's going to be. But there's also been speculation that we might face an alien invasion, an actual alien invasion that has potential to wipe out millions of people on Earth. That's right. Millions of people on Earth. So I'm challenging our government to become more proactive. And other nations, well, other nations are more transparent than America. Because if there's something coming, and we have the head of NASA once again, Bill Nelson, saying he believed that there's advanced civilization and it's just as civilized as us, if not more. America, I think we're sitting with our guard down. I believe that we're sitting with our guard down. We have to become a little bit more proactive here. If there's a species, obviously, if there's a species that's already visiting us, we are already in trouble. We are already in trouble. If they could descend from 80,000 feet into the water and not shatter, look, objects, look at this here, with no windows, moving at speeds that we don't have anything to compete with, we're in trouble. If they start shooting missiles or things off at us, we are in trouble. And this is a state of emergency because Bill Nelson is saying, hey, there's advanced civilizations out there that are visiting us with crafts that are coming out of water. They're moving at rapid speeds. They have technology far more superior than us. And he's begging for the government to say, hey, obviously, he done spoke to the government and say, hey, you guys need to get on this. You need to get on this. We might need to cut them off out there in space. Hence, maybe that's why we have the Space Force. For those of y'all don't know, the Space Force is the new military that exists now. Could it be? Is humanity at threat? Are these species friendly? Why are they visiting us? These are the questions I'm asking. And how long have they been visiting us? Oh, we have Jim Andre. One of the first open public UFO landings will take place in Florida. Jim, thank you, Jim, for tuning in for that, because I had stated earlier that some of the predictions that are coming off now for 2023, they're saying that we're going to actually witness a craft in broad daylight come out the sky, and there might be others, and they won't be friendly, and we might be facing an actual alien invasion. That's right. And let me tell you something. I have spoken with numerous spiritualists, and they all have said the same thing, that they feel like something is coming. And I did a show earlier back in the summer stating I feel it in my spirit that something is coming that's going to change the way humanity wakes up and live on a daily basis. It's going to rock the world. It's going to rock how we see God. It's going to rock how we see each other. It's going to be something that's going to revolutionize humanity. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's going to be another pandemic. I think it's going to be something else, a species that we're going to witness that's going to arrive, and it's going to change the way we think and look at everything as humans. America, America, we have to wake up. Keep your eyes to the sky. That's the motto for 2023, actually. Believe it or not, that's actually the motto. Keep your eyes to the sky. Well, what's coming from the sky? Huh? What is it that NASA is trying to warn us about? And, you still have people that are disbelievers. But when you have people just like Bill Nelson here, the head of NASA, that's telling us this, hey, there's something going on. I believe it. I seen footage. I done talked to the pilot. You have to believe that. This is no longer a Elvis impersonator, or this is no longer just, new age speculation. These are real public officials, government officials that is in charge of major institutions. You just can't turn a blind eye anymore. Keep your eyes to the sky. And if you're out there, anyone on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, anyone in social media world, anyone, whatever you see, get your phone out, record it. If you have footage, you can send it in to me, Professor Hilton. You could find me on Facebook, Professor Dedrick Hilton. You could go into the Oracle show. You can inbox me. We'll get you on the show. We'll show you footage. I'm also a field specialist for MUFON. We will get you on the show. We'll get your footage out there, and we'll give you the opportunity and the floor to voice what you have witnessed. Well, the platform will do that. Here, we are not afraid of any government official. We are not afraid of being canceled. Hilton Live Paranormal News, the Oracle Show, and Parafam is here together to spread the truth to humanity, to inform you guys, to enlighten you. This is to be taken serious. This is not for entertainment. This is made to be taken serious. You should be sharing this show with your friends and family and on different pages. Look here, I am your host, Dedrick Hilton. You guys can tune in weekly to catch us on the Oracle Show. And we'll be bringing more paranormal news to you throughout the week. Keep your eyes to the sky, America. Keep your eyes to the sky. There is something coming. What it is, we don't know, but it is coming. On that note, stay alert, stay strong, stay vigilant. And I'm your host, Professor Hilton, and I'll see you guys soon.